No, 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 no. You know what? Kill the music. I don't want this. I don't want the fucking music right now. Kill it. Just kill the music. No, 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 no. We need... Oh, would you look at that? It's right there in my recommended feed. I don't know if I should turn on the camera, because right now I'm just... Huh? Ah, shit. I think the camera accidentally got disconnected here. Just... Hold on. Stop the music. I promise I'll fix this. I think it accidentally just got disconnected here. We're having small camera issues. I apologize for that. That wasn't supposed to happen, but right now I've just kind of at my breaking point with what I do. Let me just put it to you like that. What the hell? Unless... Okay, there we go. It's back up. I do apologize. I hate what I do sometimes. Hit the music. Yeah, that. Son of a bitch. Hold on. No, 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 no. Okay, you won't notice, but it was playing on the speakers in the monitor. Which I didn't even know this monitor actually had speakers until I actually started using DisplayPort. Just... You know, today was supposed to be a better day because I saw Oppenheimer in the theater and really liked it. And then this shit happens. I would fill it up with more, but then more Coca-Cola. Whatever, it's gonna be gone anyways. When it's gone, it's gone. I honestly just don't give a damn, really. You know, CM Punk's words have never ringed more truer. Oh shit, a fucking ice cube fell out. Hold on. Put too much ice. Minimal ice was better. Yeah, I saw Oppenheimer. No, I like the movie fine enough. Might just have the best performances of Cillian Murphy and Robert Downey Jr.'s career, if I'm being honest. I mean, probably, I don't know when it comes to Murphy. I mean, I've not seen many Nolan films. I've only seen the Dark Knight, Dunkirk, trilogy, Dunkirk, and well, now Oppenheimer makes 5. Yeah, 5 of them. Cinemassacre truth joke. If I decide to fill this up with more Jack here, don't be surprised. Also, I feel like I need to play the clip. This is not some... Hold on. This is not something to... The boys at Midnight's Edge are talking about shit. Just you know what? I don't. Where's that stinking... I forgot to charge my phone here. Okay, hold on. Huh? Oh no. Oh no. It's... Oh, excuse me. Okay, there we go. It didn't want to charge... Oh. Why didn't you just say? Why didn't you just say so? Oh wait. You did. You know what I meant. Okay, I'm gonna play the pun clip. Hold on. I'm hurt. Well, I'm not physically hurt. Mentally, though, I am. Hurt. Mentally. Old. Well, I'm not that old, to be honest. I'm tired. Yeah. I work with fucking children.
Sorry if I'm a little fucking snippy.
Just fine.
I'm hurt and I'm old and I'm fucking tired. And I work with fucking children.
Oh, fucking tired. Ooh. Because that makes a difference, am I right? No. Okay, maybe it does. I just want to play more Lost Judgment right now and escape this stupid bullshit. Hold on, just need to do a... Okay, no bots. I had to do a quick check there just to be sure, because, as well... You never know. Oh yeah, and the script to my new review is... Or my next review is done. The new review went up yesterday, so go watch that when you get a chance if you haven't already, because, I'm pretty fucking proud of that one. And I'm going to be pretty proud of this next one, too, because it's a bit longer. I put more meat on the bone here. Much like how the actual game itself progressed. Hint, hint. It's the third one I'm worried about. Alright, it's time. You know what? Just fire up the game. Please just fire it up, because right now, I just... Okay, it's showing up. Alright, just... Hold on, let me turn on the gamepad. The 360... Not 360 controller, it's just the Xbox Series controller, because the One's D-pad is more different. It's not like this. It's more like a single... Come on, just get to the part so I can do this stinking bit. Yeah, gamepad. It's more like... Okay, here we go. No, this one. It's like the GameCube D-pad here, if you don't notice. See this D-pad, only this is a bit bigger here on an Xbox One controller? That's basically what it's like there for original. Xbox Series and onwards would have a controller with a D-pad like this. Honestly, I kind of like this D-pad better here. It's just... I don't know. So yeah, there's a big twist. Now we gotta get back to Yokohama 99, because right now the story is just... Well, as you could... Oh crap, I took a beating. But they spawned me right there anyways, so... Oh, son of a... Ass, I can't even... Or can I? I need to get some food, because, well... Look at Yagami's health. It sucks right now. Because he got beat up to shit because we had a boss battle on the last round. Because of that, I need to go buy more items. Because now I'm running low on shit. Even though I have all this other stuff on top of it, so... Okay, what should I do? How about this? Shrimp and chili sauce, or nah. Another rice, I could get... Fuck it, do the shrimp and chili sauce. and a Shaoxing wine.
Pretty tasty. Thanks.
Yoinks and away. One wine equivalates to that, huh? Does anybody want to do the math and properly figure that out? Because I cannot be asked right now. Can we please just...
just the two I've been waiting for.
Hi,
Excellent work, by the way.
Sukumo.
Hey, got those burner phones ready?
Of course I do.
I still don't fully get what's going on. Yagami-san, what are we gonna do with these?
That's a good question.
Okay, I'll break it down. First, we call Kawana on one phone. Let's say this one here. Then we use this other phone to call Reiko Kusamoto, using them that way. The phones won't be connected to each other, but their voices will be relayed so they can talk normally.
Oh, okay. And then?
If public security finds out Reiko Kusamoto's talking to Kawana, they'll trace the call without actually finding it. Then we can see exactly who they send without risk of being seen ourselves.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm getting it.
Surely you don't intend to do that here, do you? That would put a beacon on us for Kawana-san's enemies.
Yeah, we'll do it somewhere remote. We need a place where nobody would raise an eyebrow at an army of public security boys, and it's gotta have a good vantage point.
There's a building under construction not far from here. It's late.
Oh yeah,
so no one
because
should be around to
construction,
get involved.
buildings under construction in these
Where
games.
is it?
Nothing goes wrong, am I right?
There's a crane by the river too. You'll know when you see it.
Okay, you two stay put.
You sure about that?
Let me at least put out a drone, Yagami. I'll use it to capture the faces of Kawana-san.
Alright. I have to go to the building site. I'm gonna have to actually go buy stuff first. It's all pretty goddamn fucked if you ask me. It's like however farther we keep going, basically, eventually shit's just gonna fucking bail. At this point. Oh shit, Yagami's drunk, so he can't control properly on the skateboard. I forgot. I'm sorry, how the fuck else am I supposed to get over to the Popo to buy some shit? Dad, we made you some shit. Okay, more of the... Is that everything? I could buy all the ramens if I really want to, but... Oh yeah, Sega Taiyaki. You gotta love that shit. You gotta love that shit. That's just... chef's kiss. Hey! Jerk! Incredibly, that only ever took just a little bit of damage off Yagami. Well, here we go. Right there. One of these days.
This must be the construction site Tsukumo was talking about.
Well, shit. I guess it's time to fight some baddies.
This is Tsukumo. Yagami-shi, I've confirmed your position.
Yeah. I think I can spot whoever comes close from here. I'm gonna call Kawana on the burner now.
Understood.
Here we go.
It's Kawana.
You ready? I'm about to call Reiko Kusumoto. Once you're connected.
It's been 5 years.
Yeah.
I know.
Reiko Kusumoto. Okay. Oh yeah, because that's just right on there. And there's her son. Now, I forget. Vice Minister of the Ministry of Health, Reiko Kusumoto. Here we go. Pick up the phone.
Yes, hello?
This is Kitakata from Kurakawa Academy.
What?
You'll have to forgive me for this, but the position I'm in required me to reach out to you. I would never have done this otherwise. I should also note, there's a high probability this phone call is being tapped.
I see. Very well, then.
It's been 13 years, Kusumoto-san.
So it has.
Kitakata-sensei. I've read about your accomplishments. To think
Oh.
you'd become a vice minister.
Wow,
You never really
would you
know
look
how
at that?
things
The
are
drone
going to
is
work out.
flying the fucking
But that's not
phone.
true at all, Kusumoto-san.
Look at that shit
You were
right
always
there.
destined to move up in the world. I've got to be honest with you. A woman as virtuous and as capable as
I
you.
don't know what's
deserves
going
the
over there
world
on
and then
Midnight's
some.
Edge after dark.
But how was
Mitsuru, that was his
I'm
name.
afraid he's still asleep. Nothing's changed.
Jesus, look at him.
I see. I wish I had the words.
What is it you wanted?
If you've been watching the news, you've probably already heard. I've become a prime suspect for a crime. They think I
I
murdered
think if I'm a
Yokosawa,
bit of an
but
emotional state,
I've
and
heard
this
it.
game triggers something that sends
obviously,
me
it
into a
wasn't
bit of a
me who killed her,
meltdown,
of course.
I do
You happen to remember
apologize in
someone who
advance, but
by any
this
chance?
game has gotten very
Girl from your
fucking
class.
close at some
She was the
points.
only one of those students who ever came to visit Mitsuru. But even then, that's been at least 10 years now. I got a letter from her once. She wanted to tell me she'd become a teacher. But I never did reply. And that was the last I'd heard from her.
I see.
So back to my question. What do you want?
I hope you weren't planning to ask me for a favor. I'm afraid the answer would be no.
No, it's not that. It's just... I wanted to let you know that at some point, someone may come to you to ask a few questions about me. I thought I should give you a heads up. I'll make every effort to ensure they won't cause any trouble for you, Kusumoto-san. I'm sorry about this. I'll try to handle it from my side.
So in your opinion, then, do you believe anything related to you could cause me any trouble?
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll be just fine.
We're almost to the signal. Kill the headlights.
Oh, here they come.
2 cars inbound. Looks like we were right on the money. This proves Reiko Kusumoto's phone is compromised. And if there's one organization capable of tracing a call and moving on it,
It's public
gotta be
security on the hunt for Kawana.
Public
Akita
security
Kata.
is really coming straight to you by car?
No. There's no way they could mobilize their people that quickly. My guess, it's gotta be the prefectural police that they've got in their pocket. Or it's just RK.
I will say
Maybe.
it's been
I
great
don't
to hear your
fucking
voice
know.
again. But this should be the last time you ever hear from me. I'll try my best.
I understand. Goodbye.
Alright, here they come.
Hey, look. It's a drone.
And it has the phone.
Attached to it. Shoot it. Shoot it down.
You sure?
Just take it down. Hurry it up.
Yep.
Hey, what the fuck?
What's the matter? Stormtrooper aim got the better of you? Oh my god.
Damn, dude.
Gee We can't escape this stupid aim no matter what.
And where the fuck is this Kowana guy?
Who knows, man? They called us in to catch this shithead, but how the hell are we supposed to do that?
They called you in?
Look like Spec Ops?
Yeah, right. But at least you gotta shoot that thing.
Yeah, but you missed every fucking bullet.
Actually. I took a few shots at some kids in a park. I aimed at the ground and sent those little shits running for their lives.
We're done here. Pack it in.
That's 6 punks and only 1 gun between you by my count.
Woo! Ah, no. The jig is up.
You guys in charge. I'm sure Kowana would have had this whole thing solved a long time ago. Well, then again, I suppose I do have to give you credit for how fast you made it here.
That was my gun, asshole!
Who's the
Not
one
anymore.
You may as well just level with me. You guys are RK's bottom rung, right?
It sounds like you must know Kowana. Well, I guess we're not gonna be leaving here empty-handed after all. Come on! We're taking this guy in, boys! Fuck him up!
Oh. I'm afraid it is you who will be fucked up. Just like every other fucking shit thing I've had to deal with. Oh boy. Oh, hello. Yeah, there we go. Now I got you. All right. All right. Now you're the only one left. And fitting, the one who fired the fucking first shot is the one who's gonna go down last. Alright, start talking.
Who sent
The
you
order
here?
came from the head honchos at Arcade.
The head honchos.
Not that high up. It was one of the bosses. There's a bunch
Bosses?
What did they tell you to do once you found Kowana?
They just said to catch him. Like
Not to kill him.
trigger. We never even heard what our cut was.
Just another useless grunt. Tell me, gentlemen, how would you feel if you found out you were just pawns in public security's?
We're playing what game?
I suggest you quit RK while you can.
Go tell your buddies and get them
Otherwise,
out.
they'll keep you in the dark. Use
You, toss you aside, and then you die.
End up in a ditch there's no crawling out of.
That's what I kind of said. You die. Okay. Now you die.
Yes?
That must be the person here to ask questions.
Pardon me. You would be Reiko Kusamoto, correct?
Wait, who are you?
Sir, it's a little late for this. And how'd you get in here in the first place? I've expressly forbid having visitors.
Calm down. I'm a coordinator with the National
Oh, wait a minute.
Bureau, but I'm sure you're familiar with my division of public security.
Oh no! Oh
Are
no.
you now? Well, I'm afraid coordinator is rather vague.
This isn't the person to ask
I have a
questions.
more public
It's this son of a bitch. It's this evil motherfucker.
I'm trying to be discreet here, so let's not get bogged down in minor details. It's in our best interests. I'm afraid that won't help. I've already seen to that.
What, you've cut the fucking phone lines, you crazy son of a
What
bitch?
is this?
It's a question I need answered with some urgency, Kusamoto-san. It concerns the disappearance of a certain individual.
Huh.
A certain individual.
5 years ago, a man vanished off the streets of Kamurocho.
5
sure you recognize
years. Him?
A former classmate of Mitsuru.
Oh no. Oh no, not him.
I believe there are things you might know. I can say that with some level of certainty, as a matter of fact.
Uh-oh.
A shadow looms over Yagami and Koana. Japan's National Intelligence Agency, Public Security, fixes its gaze
Now
on
Kusamoto's
Reiko
caught in the
Kusumoto,
crossfire.
Ministry of Health.
Reiko Kusamoto.
5 years ago, Koana prompted her to take revenge on Shinya Kawai for pushing her son to the brink. Secrets can only lie dormant so long, and upon their waking, chaos ensues.
Chapter 11. Undercover. We are getting closer and closer to the end of it all. A few days later.
You've done it again, Tsukumo. Can't believe you found it.
I figured
You know what? I need a
Mr.
little
Kusumoto would
more.
be in one of the better
I can't
hospitals
right
around the
now. No, no,
health.
no. Just
That narrowed it down to just a few
a little
locations.
more.
Then I pinpointed the exact one through sheer determination.
There.
That led you to Toto University Hospital. So Mitsuru is still lying in a
Hey,
coma there?
doesn't that place sound familiar?
Reiko Kusumoto has been visiting her son every night for the past 13 years, even after she became vice minister. If you gentlemen want to meet her in person, that would be your best chance.
Yagami, you seriously think you can convince Reiko Kusumoto to turn herself in?
That's not the point.
Try at least.
She's at the top of the food chain. If it comes out that she committed murder, the whole country's gonna lose it.
If they hadn't tried to hide it, nobody else would have needed to pay for it. Like Sawa-sensei.
Yeah. You're right.
And if she confesses to killing Kawai, public security will run out of reasons to keep defending RK. So in theory, that should free up the police to pursue Soma about Sawa-sensei.
Totally agree with you there.
But Koana-san's against that, right? Didn't he say he wouldn't let her turn herself in?
Yeah. That's why he's not in the loop on this.
Well,
So,
shit, what
she's gonna
happens when he
show up.
finds out?
You do know she's probably surrounded by public security at all times.
Just means we gotta be prepared for that. Like the professional detectives.
Prepared? How?
Just leave it to us. Yagami.
Got it.
See ya.
Got any old acquaintances in RK?
You forget who you're talking to? I knew a few ex-Tojo guys who go in and out of our...
Thanks. Watch your back.
I'll be ready.
He's rough around the edges.
But comes through.
Why don't you...
These are Komuro cages. Komurocho side cases. Wait. Go give me the money from this. I don't feel like doing any of them now. My health is all filled. I don't know. I guess the action damage there would be, but just leave it. That's all I want. I think I have everything I could want and need otherwise. Just take the taxi wherever. Oh, here goes nothing. Sugiura. You know, Kitakata-sensei, please don't speak. Your phone is compromised by public security.
What are you? Don't worry. I'll give it back to you after this. I'm sure it's bugged, and we wouldn't want anyone listening in.
Why the hell does Sugiura with this disguise remind me of all of Kiru's taxi missions from Yakuza 5?
We'll take a few laps around the block and then drop you back off at the hospital. Sorry, but we just need a bit of your time.
Very well. Who are you people?
We're just local detectives, but Kitakata-sensei is an acquaintance of ours. We know about Mitsuru-kun, and we know that 5 years ago, a man named Shinya Kawai mysteriously disappeared and died.
I have no idea what you're saying.
But you do. I know how this must come across right now, so I assure you, we aren't the ones posing a threat.
Fine. What is it you want, then?
All I want is the truth, in your own words, about Shinya Kawai, and how you carried out his murder.
Or rather, how you contracted the events of
You're
everything.
mistaken. I didn't do it.
You may not have committed the act itself, but that doesn't mean you aren't indirectly responsible for the murder.
The day you received a call from Kitakata-sensei, didn't you? He goes by the name Kawana now, and works as a handyman in Ijincho. He made that call because we needed to confirm something.
Confirm what?
Whether or not you were being watched by public security.
Public security, you say?
Is she surprised at all? Or maybe she already had a hunch.
As it turns out, you are. Your cell phone is bugged. It can even use GPS to trace who's on the other end of the line. That kind of trace is only possible with cooperation from the cellular providers. Unless you're public security, who could pull something like that off in secret. They want to hit you where you're vulnerable. And that's what you are now after Kawana. Do you understand, Kusumoto-san? You must really be something special. You were never in this job for yourself. It fell into your lap as your predecessors fell like dominoes. That's why you don't owe anyone anything. You're free of constraints. And Mitsuru-kun's tragedy even gained you public sympathy on top of that. Combine all that with a capable bureaucrat like you, there's no telling what you could accomplish. You're cleaning up house, tackling the revolving door problems. Things you know are the right moves, but with no regard for the consequences. I understand even the cabinet gauges your opinion, since you have so much public support. But I think that's also made you some enemies. Most likely whoever's holding public security's leash.
I have more than a few enemies. I'm well aware.
More than a few, huh?
And I have no doubt public security would comply with them. To be quite frank, public security only exists to maintain the status quo.
I am
The
not
establishment is made up of
surprised.
various powers which control politics and finance. But naturally, each branch has its own agendas, goals, ideas of justice, which leads to all sorts of issues and hindrances, which you call constraints. The more individuals who make up society,
You're
the
singing
more
a
unavoidable
song
that
right
is.
now.
Are you implying it's public security's job to loosen those constraints?
There's more to it than that. The world we live in requires all kinds of value systems to coexist, even in chaos. But if you loosen the constraints too far, the fall of the state is inevitable. In that regard, public security's role is to stabilize and maintain the state, even while bound by constraints. In other words, the constraints of these powers are precisely what are protected by public security. So the fact that I am not caught up in all that does, indeed, make me something of a pesky foreign object.
A pesky foreign object. I see. So to these establishment people, you're something to be excised.
I guess there's bullying among adults in high places too.
It never ends, this Mean Girls
Now we
bullshit.
know why they were looking for any kind of weakness in you. And that's when they turned the spotlight on Shinya Kawai's disappearance. An event that was triggered by Akihiro Ihara's case. You know the one, I presume.
Yes.
Okay, you know what? No more. I just wanted one swig because I can't think straight right now.
Your enemies must have heard that and thought to themselves, what would Reiko Kusamoto have done to her son's bully? I'm guessing that's what prompted public security to make their move. As the details of Ihara's case came to light, a group of thugs calling themselves RK started looking for Shinya Kawai. All to find out that he was kidnapped 5 years ago, probably killed.
I never did anything out of revenge.
Naturally, she wasn't going to divulge any secrets, having just met me, and I don't have enough evidence to make her talk.
Even after finding out Kawai disappeared, public security still had to verify it. But if they found out you were involved, that'd be a win for them. They'd finally know Reiko Kusamoto's weakness.
How long are you going to keep talking?
As public security figured out, the bullying cases involving Toshiro Ihara and your son share a common link. That link being Sawa-sensei. She was Mitsuru-kun's classmate and Toshiro Ihara's teacher. Not only that, she was also linked to Ihara's murder victim, Mikoshiba. She was his master teacher.
She was murdered.
So, not long after the murder, RK came to Ijincho and broke into her home. That must have been when they got Kawana's name out of her. I think Sawa-sensei suspected that Kawana was involved in Mikoshiba's murder. And Soma steps in, with his professional interrogation skills, to beat and scare her into spilling everything.
Poor lady.
Kusamoto-san, you knew she was killed, right? Kawana should have told you over the phone.
They're done.
Wait, are you not one of his colleagues? He said he wouldn't cause me any trouble, and that he would never call me again.
That's
Kawana
why
and I
we're
are
here.
competitors on a temporary ceasefire. We're not colleagues.
She's been flustered since I mentioned Sawa-sensei's name. This is my chance to ask her questions I can't answer anyone else. Okay, so first of all...
How's your son doing now?
He could wake up any minute now. Of course, that's been true for the last 13 years.
I see.
We transferred him to Toto University Hospital just this year, hoping they could spur his... But it turns out they don't do anything much different from the previous hospital. All I can do is wait.
She's been flustered since I mentioned Sawa-sensei's name. I should continue to ask now.
Has anybody from public security contacted you? Have you been approached by any strangers?
No. I said that was enough, but no, I need more.
I have my suspicions.
What are their names? I imagine what they wanted was to exploit your weakness.
Okay, I think that's enough. I hope so.
Because if all they wanted
I can't
was
promise.
to eliminate you, some kind of accident would be easily arranged.
Yes. I suppose you're right.
Do you have any idea what these people are after? Do you mind sharing?
What they want is control of the pension fund, which is under the Health Ministry's jurisdiction.
Pension fund?
An independent agency within the ministry manages the National Pension Fund. It's taxpayer funded, and it's worth 160 trillion yen.
What?
Whoa.
And certain groups want to take bigger risks with that money in order to generate more profit. In other words, they want the health ministry to use taxpayer money to gamble. They believe that's the only way to rebuild Japan's faltering economy and secure the future
To
of this
take the
country.
pension fund.
I mean, would it work?
Of course. If the gamble actually pays
They
off.
want the pension
But
fund.
if we lost the gamble, then we wouldn't be able to guarantee anything for the citizens of this country in their golden years. That's why the health ministry manages those funds conservatively, even if it means the returns are lower.
Okay. I'm starting to understand now.
You do? Don't leave me in the dust, Yagami-san.
To be able to gamble all this taxpayer money to save the economy, they need a change of management.
Big change.
Here's Kusamoto-san, head of the office, and she's beyond the control of even the ministers. Her position has the power to take action, to override the way the pension fund is managed. But not only does Kusamoto-san have the power, she has the support of the people. If a new vice minister were to try it, they'd be stopped cold by the constraints.
Like that.
So that's why they wanted to find her weakness and exploit it?
Exactly. And if the 160 trillion yen gamble were to fail, you could blame the whole thing on Kusamoto-san anyway.
Okay. Wow. 160 trillion.
And here I thought the 10 billion yen that was stolen in the first game basically was a big fucking deal. This makes that look like child's play.
I'm guessing they've already contacted you about it?
That's an assumption.
She's been flustered again, blah blah. Can't ask anyone else. Now, about the murder.
I have to ask you about Shinya Kawai.
He was
killed him 5 years ago. With your own hands, didn't you? I understand what your feelings must be towards Kawai, but was that really the only answer?
If you've spoken to Kitakata-sensei, then you must know about the video of how Mitsuru was treated.
Yes.
I do.
Aside from Kawai, the other students pretended like nothing happened. They took no responsibility. They put on their sad faces, and they came to visit Mitsuru at the hospital. But looking back on it now,
They
I
didn't
don't
give a
think they really
shit.
wanted Mitsuru to wake up. In fact, that's what they were checking on. And what did I do? I bowed my head and thanked them. It was only later that Kitakata-sensei showed me the video. That's when I knew that those kids going unpunished was wrong.
And your solution was to pull them into the quagmire? Make them accomplices in murdering Kawai?
If you already know so much, what more do you need to ask?
Because hearing it from the source itself is, yeah.
I get it now. Let me reiterate. We are not your enemy.
Then please, let me go.
Anything you want me to tell Kawana?
I do. He needs to run. Far away. Public security
Like, leave
has
the
their sights
fucking
on him.
country.
His capture is not a question of if, but when. He's in danger if he remains in the country. And once public security has him, they will extract everything he knows.
You mean he'd be tortured?
Yes. Somewhere well beyond the public eye.
Like what happened to Yagami
No
earlier.
one can withstand what they do. He'd tell them everything. And as for me,
You'd be
It would
finished.
expose your vulnerability, making you their pawn.
most likely, they'd gamble away the taxpayers' money, and I'd never purge the corruption in the health ministry.
I get that. But what does it matter?
What?
Because in my opinion, you need to turn yourself in, Kusamoto-san.
You want me to admit to manslaughter? You think I killed a real man? I say he was less
Was still a man nonetheless.
Shinya Kawai. He was little more than a subhuman brute. And you saw it. You saw what that brute did to my son. I hated Kitakata-sensei. He was an incompetent teacher. An idiot who turned a blind eye to Mitsuru being tortured. But that changed when he suddenly showed up 8 years later. And then he showed me that video. He said, every bully in that video, they deserved to be punished. That it was the only way to get closure.
You took him up on it? But you of all people should have known better.
True. You're right about that. I struggled with it quite a bit. It's an unconscionable act, no matter how deep your animosity runs. But Kitakata-sensei's words hung on. I couldn't get them out of my head. I saw for myself. I went to Kamurocho, where I'd heard Kawai was working, at a girls' bar. So you know, after Mitsuru jumped that day, Kawai came to me in tears to apologize. I hadn't seen him in all that time. If he'd frozen in place when he saw me, if he'd been the slightest bit apologetic, I might have been able to stay my hand.
I take it he didn't do any of that.
Right. He didn't even recognize my face. And that's hardly the worst part of it, actually. When he saw me, he took me for some bawdy cougar on the prowl for young men. If you've got the cash, I'll show you a good time, he said. All those tears he'd shed years earlier were a farce. But I knew that. Deep down, I'd already known that. That was it. That was the moment I lost all doubt about killing him. And as for those other kids who bullied Mitsuru, they should thank me they didn't share his fate. But that's why. That's why I don't feel like I have any sins to atone for. Every night I pray he will wake up. What more can you ask me to endure?
Kawana said something similar. But you think you can repeat all that? This time say it to her.
Oh my God.
Isn't that Sawa-san?
You and Kawana can congratulate yourselves. You got vengeance on a monster. But what you're choosing not to see is that your actions have consequences for her. It's vicious. I've seen this before. Justice for one at the cost of another. Someone innocent always pays the price. I won't just sit here and watch as history tries to repeat itself. This phone isn't being traced by anyone. So, if you have a change of heart, just give me a call before you turn yourself in. That's all I had to say. We're back.
Isazaki Jinsho, Yokohama.
Right here okay, Yagami-san?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go talk to Kawana. Need to tell him I met with Reiko
Reiko
Kusumoto.
Kusumoto.
He's gonna be pissed, you know? He's gonna try to rip you a new one.
That's true. So you might...
You sure?
Well, I guess I gotta go talk with him. Alright, let's just go talk with him. Alright, on the spot. You know, wish I had a weed right about now.
Well, look who we have here. Haven't seen your mug in a while.
I know, Tesso.
It's only been 2 or 3 days.
How should I put this?
You know, this kind of shit.
Couldn't we have done this by phone?
I just came from seeing Reiko Kusumoto. I told her to turn herself in for murdering Kawai 5 years ago.
What did she have to say?
She had no sins to atone for.
Of course not. Look, what do you think you're doing?
This isn't yours to finish. You would just let Sawa-sensei stay collateral damage. How do you think her folks feel? They probably think
anyone
you
who
killed
knew
their
her.
daughter, and they don't know why. Or if justice will be served, do they have to suffer like that? All without even knowing the truth? Would Sawa-sensei want that? You talk about justice, but she keeps getting left out.
Say whatever you want, but if you cause Kusumoto-san any more pain, I will never forgive you.
That's exactly why I didn't tell you I was going to meet her.
Listen, Yagami. She hides it well, but she's never gotten over the fact Mitsuru tried to jump to his death, and she's not sure how to feel about killing Kawai.
If she was anything like you, I would have pushed her harder to confess.
There's no evidence that she killed Kawai. He simply vanished from Kamurocho. Besides, there's no case without a corpse. Point being, she'll never be charred.
Right. Kawana has Kawaii's body hidden somewhere. I remember Yuimamiya said
Even if
so.
she did turn herself in, the police wouldn't know what to do with her.
Don't think for a second that you're getting a pass here. You've killed, what, 7 people now?
You got proof? Running around making baseless accusations. You sure you were a real fucking lawyer?
My colleagues in Kamurocho are getting ready to appeal Ahara's case. Your actions are going to be put under a microscope.
I wouldn't even call that bad news. I want the world to know their bullies are getting what they're due. And by then, I'll probably be going by a different name. Maybe even a different look.
You're just going to keep doing this? Did Sawa-sensei sacrifice mean nothing to you?
Is that the only thing keeping you around? Truth be told, I don't think exposing everything is even in Sawa's best interest.
What?
Sawa-kun herself felt guilty. I just sent you the proof.
What is this? An audio file?
After Ahara-san lost in court, she called me. I recorded our conversation.
What do you mean?
Toshiro-kun came running to the roof. His face was pretty swollen, and a few minutes later, a student named Mikoshiba came up looking for him. I'll never forget the fear I saw in Toshiro-kun's face. He told me about everything. The teasing, the beatings, the theft. How nobody was on his side, and yet I had to deny all this in front of an entire courtroom. They said there was no hope, that I was the only witness with no proof whatsoever. Believe me, I never wanted to do that.
Sawa-kun's testimony in court was false, and she was racked with
Only
guilt.
because she was fucking blackmailed into
Your
doing
first
so.
thought was to record it. When she was at her most vulnerable?
Yes. And then I played it for Ihara-san. He had the right to know the real reason his son killed himself.
All you did was light the fires of vengeance in Ahara's heart because you didn't want to
He
be
was
alone.
manipulated.
You know, I've heard that bullying is almost instinctive. That's why people who do it
Instinctive.
never stop. I mean, think about it. Would you stop cleaning a toilet just because it'll get filthy again? Somebody's always got to get his hands dirty.
And that somebody's gonna be you?
If it means I can prevent another Mitsuru Kusumoto, yes, I will keep killing. These bastards who prey on the defenseless must be punished for all to see. I wish the law would do its job. Because deep down, I don't want to do any of this.
I understand what you're saying, but you're taking it too far.
Why are there parts of this that are making me feel sympathetic for what is now eventually the main bad guy?
Stop, Kawana. If you really want to stop me, you're gonna have to kill me. And call it justice.
I thought you guys were gonna start another fight. It was a bitch cleaning up the mess last time.
Is it
Next time I
really?
go up against him, it won't be just a few scratches.
Well, when that time comes, take it anywhere but here.
Get back to the 99. It's done. It's over. Robotics Club. Oh, leave me alone. You know what? You want to be beaten up. Alright, that does it. Let's put these new heat actions to use. What am I saying new? We've had these for a while. Gotcha, bitch. What a fucking waste indeed. Oh, I'm in a fucking hot spot. Oh no. Alright, that does it. You want a piece of this? Come and get it. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep kicking your ass. Endless goon after endless goon. What else do you want me to do at this point? It's the same shit, different area. Okay, give me the boost. I want my attacks to be even more powerful, so these idiots can feel the fucking... That'd be good. I can't run. There are literally enemies everywhere, and if I trigger one of them... Alright, I already had that, so... How about... let's see... How about a canatima? It's an omelet with crab and vegetables topped with a thick sauce. Order of rice. And, how about a little mango pudding for dessert?
Stuff pretty tasty. Thanks.
Now I have a reason to go beat people up, because I'll get more SP combined with the gains I've already given at this point. It's not worth it right now. Just give me back to Yokohama 99 right now. You're looking at about another 10 part. No sub-stories. Except that one there, but I think I'm probably gonna have to go and get the other passes for those to beat it on my spare time, because I don't feel like playing it anymore here. I'm back. Here, pet the cat. Sukumo's busy. Let's just rest on the couch.
Hello?
It's Shirosaki. Are you in Yokohama?
What is it, Sayori?
Yeah. Is this about a...
Yes, regarding the appeal.
Prosecution once again sold off the
They
record.
want to discuss with the judge beforehand whether or not Hara's murder. The video has gone viral.
It's the prosecution.
That's quite possible, which is why we're meeting today in the courthouse conference.
Of course.
Thank you very much. No need to rush.
I should take a taxi to the courthouse. But before I do want to maybe go look at some of the robotic stuff in the club. There's no other sub-stories other than the one we've already done. Quick. Just go to Serio High real quick. Maybe a little bit. Why does honestly this stuff just feel like one giant long-ass sub-story? That's really all it feels like. It's like a whole bunch of other ones rolled up into one, but with more shit. Can't believe this is the fucking one that has the character voiced by Ben Diskin. Alright, see what everyone's up to. Oh, well, no. To be honest, it hasn't been fixed yet. Another failure in communication. It's the third time you didn't report in. How many times would I tell you? Always be in contact.
Okitagawa.
Need a hand? Customize the robot, huh? Okay, yeah. Hit the button so we can do part development, huh? There. This one. Then you can rearrange the parts. Nope. There.
I see.
So that's how it works.
Does that mean?
Yeah. At least. Alright. Huh? What the?
Crying out loud.
Cheeky little robot nerve. Wait, who are you?
Huh?
Yukari Akuda, advisor to the robotics club.
Yep.
Yagami-sensei.
The advisor and the feud.
Yes.
What?
Good.
I see.
Ugh, these kids.
And finally, Okitagawa.
Oh. Huh? Does that mean?
No.
Huh.
That's everything, I guess.
Yagami-sensei. Good grief.
Nah.
There's not much else we can do now. So let's just take the taxi to the courthouse and just, well, get this shit over with. Wonder, wait, what happens when I go back into this school? Just curious. I just want to see what happens. It's not gonna trigger it. I guess it's gonna take forever to trigger it, and then to do all this shit, I'm gonna. Just go to the courthouse. Just go. Now. Tokyo High Courthouse. Small
So what
meeting
you're saying
room.
is, Yui Mamiya was not a victim of sexual battery, but rather she conspired with Akihiro Ehara to fake a murder alibi. We've already closed the book on that ordeal, yet now...
Tokyo District Prosecutor Sadao Takano. Oh my god.
To establish the defendant's motive in the harassment, we need to bring the Mikoshiba murder to light. The groping itself was staged. It was all part of their script, right down to the guilty verdict.
It sounds like the defendant has some strong hostility for the court.
Ihara got the court to accept his murder alibi by twisting the legal process to his own ends. It was easy to miss, because at the time, Mikoshiba's body hadn't been found yet. But we have to admit, we all got duped.
We? You're not even a lawyer.
Yagami-sensei still has a license to practice.
Forget what I said if it offended you.
My superiors always told me that in his youth, your Genda-sensei was a difficult man. He'd insist his clients were innocent, persisting even in the face of conviction. He was hostile to the prosecution, and was known to fraternize with Kamurocho Yaku, but it was his sheer disrespect that made my boss hate him.
Damn. You sure know an awful lot about Genda-sensei.
Because I honestly can't say I like him. He treated me like a child when I was starting out.
I'll tell you this. There's no higher praise for the defense than being called difficult by the prosecution.
Kenda Sensei was worried about Sayori-san's career, and I guess he fought the prosecution just as hard back in the day. I guess Sayori-san picked up some of that from the attorney's spirit from Genda himself.
Now, if we can get back on track, can we confirm the defendant himself has agreed to the appeal?
Yes.
But if Ehara really committed the murder, why would he agree to his alibi being scrutinized?
Ehara's objective isn't to get away with murder.
Then what is he after?
Making a mockery of the legal system.
Then it'd be best not to pay him any attention.
And you'd be right. If your priority is saving face in front of the court rather than preserving fairness in the law.
You've got a real attitude.
You don't even know the half of it, buddy.
Sorry I'm a bit late.
Uh-oh. It's him, isn't it? It is him.
So, with this appeal, the defense wants to assert the defendant's innocence by establishing his guilt in a murder.
Wait, before we go on, who is this?
He's from the Metropolitan Police. Considering Ehara was on the force, he has a vested interest. He's not here to participate, though.
Police can't afford to be embarrassed any further. We need to send the right message to the public.
Can we have your name, please?
The name is Bondo.
And your title?
Think of me as a kind
Bondo.
of
No, he's involved with public security.
But don't forget I'm even here.
Tokyo PD Public Security Coordinator. Idemi Bondo.
So much for this meeting being off the record.
Allow me to restate the prosecution's opinion. We cannot allow the murder footage to be used as... It's nothing but an online hoax of unknown origin.
Indeed.
Furthermore, if Ehara bears such hostility towards the court, the footage might end up being a trap.
Trap?
Yes. What if the next viral video proves the original footage was doctored? What if the proceedings have already begun by then? Do we drop the... We cannot allow a man like Ehara to swing the court around by its nose at his whims. With the defense, care to comment?
Yes. We aim to prove the defendant's innocence, no matter what your objections may be.
What about you?
What do I think about Ahara's appeal? How do I answer him?
Ehara has to atone for Mikoshiba's murder. I can't look the other way while a killer evades his sentence.
Come now.
Yagami-san, I understand how you feel. But being innocent of sexual battery isn't guilt for Mikoshiba.
What?
We're only appealing the groping case.
Oh,
What is this nonsense?
Now how do I answer him?
We will prove Ehara's innocent of sexual battery.
You mean the murder video? You're no better than the public. Is there any real proof, or are you trying to set a precedent?
True. The murder footage may not have shown it.
Oh,
What is this nonsense?
I guess his verdict was wrong then.
Ehara's guilt. We don't think there was enough evidence at the first trial to...
There was fiber from the victim's...
That was a trick. It was set up with cooperation from the victim.
There is no evidence it was a trick. Are you saying Yui Mamiya was there perhaps any
No,
security?
the station erases the footage from their cameras after a few...
Right. But if there's even a chance Ahara and Mamiya were a team, the underwear fight, what were the other deciding factors?
Security footage, the smartphone
videos we kept seeing on TV? Those don't prove the crime either, because there was a huge time gap in them.
What?
We've done enough legwork to know.
The security footage that proves his guilt, there was a big gap. Check out this blind spot here.
Did you walk around the site with your own 2 feet, prosecutor?
Well, no. But I have been to...
Then you must know they have a mountain of security cameras covering every angle. But if you went there to look carefully,
there are some blind
you'd
spots.
Find there are some blind spots. That's Ahara running, while Mamiya chases after him. It seems as though the whole chase is recorded. But this
the
area
dotted line has nothing.
That's the momentary gap in time where Ahara and his double switched places.
The victim was running right behind Ehara. She would have noticed if they swapped places, right in front of her eyes.
Oh, but she knew about the swap all along. They were all in on it from the start.
Can you prove that?
We don't have to prove the defendant is innocent, Takano-san.
What?
All we have to prove is that the evidence provided by the prosecution at the trial was insufficient to determine guilt, because that's the role of the defense counsel.
Indeed it is.
If the prosecution can't debunk any and all possibility that the train groping was a put-up job, then it's innocent until proven guilty.
Then the defense should have brought it up the first time. Although I doubt Shirosaki-sensei actually believed in the
The guilty verdict at the trial was orchestrated by the defendant. It was our error not to have seen it at the time.
Stop being so dramatic. He's just a subway perv.
That is a statement I cannot abide. The law can't give the impression that a false charge is permissible, even for a subway perv.
Right.
I do believe this case is worth a trial, and if the court was misled by a hostile defendant, then only the court can correct.
Thank you very much.
However, I too have seen Ihara-san's murder footage. I believe it would be difficult to introduce, therefore, I cannot...
We can't use it to flip the verdict. We can't even bring it to court. Shit. We can't bring it. What are we gonna do?
Sorry, son. Think you got this covered?
Huh?
I'll poke my head in at the office.
Very well.
Bando-san, was it?
I don't recall saying my department. But yeah, that's right.
Do you know Reiko Kusamoto?
Of course.
Any particular reason she's under constant surveillance?
A rather bold question.
It's just you and me.
I see you know how to cut to the chase.
There's no way a guy from public security could show up and not be related to Reiko
can't be that
Kusamoto.
important to you. So I have to figure I'm the reason you want to know where Kawana is. Were you finally forced to get off your ass because nobody else can get eyes on it?
Kawana, otherwise known as
Yuki Takada.
is wanted on suspicion of murder.
Wanted for murder? Huh. Because you know, I thought it was RK acting on your orders that killed Sawa-sensei. You think you can hide that fact forever? Even the cops in the field have their suspicions.
Do they? Officers in the field complain about their superiors.
Then why did you use thugs as your pawns instead of officers? Is that how Sawa-sensei got roped into this?
I'm afraid I'm not following.
No doubt about it. He's the one controlling RK. At the very least, he's one of the guys giving orders to Soma.
You knew it was going to be a dirty job from the beginning. Or maybe you just weren't able to find an underling you could fully trust.
That's a good one.
Public security's only tricks are surveillance and call tracing.
That may be true, but it's enough to crush the likes of you.
I'm gonna ask just in case. Where is Soma?
Hand over Kawana to me and there will be no more victims.
What?
Do you have a reason to protect him? I already know he's going around executing bullies. He's a disturbance to public order.
But he wasn't the one who killed Sawa-sensei.
I didn't come here to argue. I came to issue an ultimatum.
Oh no. Back's against the wall right now. This idiot knows. They're looking for Kawana. No taxi. Oh no. Huh? Hey, Sheepster. Sorry if I missed your message right away. I'm just trying to get immersed in the game right now to help. What the hell? ABRK practically showing off how much they're watching me. This is public security's plan to put pressure on me. I gotta get in here. Hurry. Just plan the moves. Because right now, I'll head up to fucking Jupiter.
Yagami-san, was everything okay back? That man, Bondo, I knew something was off about him.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
I see. That reminds me.
Yoshino heard some rumors about RK.
Oshino-kun, did you pick up what the word is?
Yeah. One of the bosses, Akutsu, came back to town. He's number 2 in the group.
So he
You know about Soma. Shit, am I gonna have to go to him?
Well, I'm not sure if you're aware, Yagami-san, but RK owns some of the cabaret clubs in Kamurocho. And Akutsu manages it. If a girl makes a lot of sales, or if she becomes a rising star, Akutsu apparently gives that girl a bonus.
How do you know this stuff?
Our clients come from all walks of life in Kamurocho.
So to sum it all up, a popular girl has a chance to meet Akutsu?
Yeah, but this week nobody, which is how I figured out Akutsu is back in
Oh, wow. That makes sense.
That's the part I don't know. RK bosses never sleep in the same place twice.
But despite...
Hey, I'm not even mad. In fact, I'm up for the challenge.
Well, here I go
Awesome,
again.
Sari-san. If you can rock the
Phone
cabaret
hates
gig
Twitch.
again,
I'm off. You're always welcome to DM me.
It'd be an undercover
Fair enough.
mission to
Fair
infiltrate
enough. I mean, I was hating my phone when I was trying to watch someone earlier.
What the hell?
Are there any bars we know for sure?
When I left the
RK owns?
theater.
There is. You remember Queen Rouge? RK recent.
Queen Rouge.
Yep. He's still there. Only thing is, it used to be a classic.
Cut corners.
This is no time to be.
Okay, well, Sari-san,
You'll have to do the
No,
makeover
just
thing.
the other day, Mari-san and I figured out what kind of makeup goes over.
Mari? Well, counterpoint.
With all due respect.
Oh.
Oh, am I about to step on a landmine? Should I just leave it up to them?
Okay, I'll leave it to you, Sari-san.
Believe me, I'm not one to boast, but I'm...
That's the spirit.
True. And we...
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's just go. Just a little more time until the makeup is done. I should get ready. There's no sub-stories though. I have just about everything I could want here. I have a bunch of other these sample ones. I have some plates I could sell. Quick. Here's the damn pawn shop. Just sell. No. That. I'm shocked they're even offering paper plates considering they're worth nothing. Oh. Hold on. There's something there.
It's drawing. I can hear it. It's drawing. This drawing.
Squirrel's wagging its tail. You know, I'm not actually sure where, to be honest. Forget it. It's not worth it right now. I miss when you used to be able to go into the underground mall. Alright, I'm gonna save right now before something happens, in case I feel underprepared. Okay. And there she is with her Lucy Liu-ish getup.
Oh, wow. That is nice.
You can thank Mari-san.
It's perfect.
Fine.
Oh, while you were doing your makeup, I talked to the owner. The Koshino-kun said there's apparently a
System in
system.
I
place.
understand. Basically, I just...
Account for
I can't make any...
and I'm with you.
I should head out to Queen Rogue. I can do this. I've gone undercover there before. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. And look at that. Now I got to switch over as well to play as... This one girl over on Serio Avenue looks like a movie star. No shit, I've practically made her like it. Well, if Alex Monday was going out on a date, I'm really hoping that 4K of Charlie's Angels Full Throttle happens soon. It's been rumored for some time by the Disc Father. I know sometimes he gets some things wrong and just, you know, social media brings out the worst in people, but he has gotten things right before in the past, so I do have to give credit where credit is due.
I pass by this place sometimes, but it's been a while since I've been inside.
The owner remembered you from last time. Said he wished you were there every night instead of just...
The undercover cabaret girl of his dreams returns.
Oh, take this. It's a wireless earpiece. If you end up going somewhere, I'll be there in a flat.
Got it.
Okay, let's go.
Ah! Oh! Saori-san! Yeah. Looking at you takes me back to better days.
Nice to see you again. Have you been...
Last time you were here, we were a good
Times
now
are only tough.
we're just a fast and cheap dive bar.
Yes.
Keep this on the down low, but the former owners, we sold
Must
the
have
bar.
bet him Mahjong.
We're up ever since they took over. We don't even make a profit unless we're shuffling people
But
in
I
and
hear the
out.
girls with promise catch the eye of the arcade.
So you're ready if they notice a special girl, or maybe Akutsu.
My true goal is to find out the location of RK's underboss, Akutsu. Becoming #1 girl in the bar is incidental. This isn't about having a good time. I may be dressed up, but I'm still working a
Where
job
do
here.
girls usually meet up with Akutsu-san?
No particular location. But you have your eye on that bonus, I see.
Alright, let's just get this over and done with.
Can you hear me, Saori-san?
Yes.
So you got in okay. Just so you know. Yeah, so in case you meet Akutsu, we'll be ready to...
Starting now, I'm #1 at this bar, and the first rule in customer service is to heap praise on the guests. You can do this, Saori, even if it were my own father sitting there. I must praise him until he becomes putty in my hands.
So, are you the new girl the manager brought?
You're kind of older. I'm sorry.
What club were?
Oh, I'm usually an office worker.
What? So you just come back whenever you treat this job like it's a?
Oh, so I guess tonight I should sit back and watch the what? You can haze new girls, but if they
Excuse me?
now, you can't scowl like that when customers are here to have a good time.
You look.
Yep, Mean Girls shit is
I thought
still
you were
alive.
just another snob.
Megu,
You've got
you're gonna let a new...
Old or new doesn't matter.
I'm going to do my best.
Wow.
We have customers. Ooh, the clash of female egos. I think I might actually enjoy this.
Hello, I'm Megu. Welcome. I'm Kuniko. I'm sorry. Nice to meet you.
Wow, you're beautiful.
Holy shit, Hoshino, Genda! How is this happening? This is what Yagami-san meant by support? Hell, this won't help me in the least. In fact, it's doing the opposite. This is harder than I thought. Shh.
But, you know, I could make any prosecutor shake in his boots just by yelling, "Objection!"
EDI.
That's awesome.
Jeez, why is Genda-sensei getting all the attention?
What?
Oh, you've got to be kidding. It's the toughest certification test in Japan.
Oh, so it's a certificate?
That's not even...
Kanji aptitude is a very fine certification.
Huh?
You passed your stupid bar exam, and you're still bragging about your score.
What?
Sorry, John. You...
I shouldn't have said that, but Hoshino-kun was being such an ass, I couldn't resist.
She's right. But the bar is... There's so much studying to do.
I have to do something to cheer him up. I don't want to compliment him, I must. Why don't I just... Look at that. Stupid ego, stupid achievement. Why don't I praise his achievement and see what
Oh, well,
happens?
no matter how your glories of the past are worth...
Glories of the past?
Is this bar exam
Yeah.
thing?
You know what? My cousin said he tried
A
3
Toto
times.
University grad couldn't pass it?
Alright, we're halfway through tonight.
It really is hard. Of course, I myself.
It's incredible, isn't it? That's... I do.
And lawyers
I do.
make a lot of money, right?
Oh, how
This is great, Genda-sensei. Let's get...
You got it!
Yes, please.
I'm glad I got through that, but I wish they'd just go home already.
This is a heck of a lot of fun.
Me too, Genda-sensei. I wish I could come here.
So true. Hey, in case you guys are lawyers, so I'm sure...
Not a big
Nice
one.
one.
Should I let them do this? If they keep drinking like fish, Genda's gonna go bankrupt, but I have seen some...
Uh-oh. What's wrong, Saori-san?
Saori-kun?
You guys all...
Huh? I don't know.
Of course not, but this does happen
The
to be...
first time? Is it?
You're both teasing me so much.
Oh, I mean...
Something...
I need to change gears here. Stroke his chin, whisper in his ear. Maybe I could...
Hey, Hoshi, have you forgotten... Is your head lost in the clouds?
Hoshino-kun.
Oh, excuse me? Yes? Oh, wait a minute. What about us? Oh, my.
I guess... she...
I guess that went well. Mission complete.
We can see things so...
Yeah, right.
You're a natural.
Yeah.
Hard work here. We haven't had this good.
No.
Come on, boss. Sing.
That she is. Akutsu-san wants to meet you. There's already a taxi.
No kidding. I hope...
Gotta find out what Akutsu is hiding.
Don't worry, Saori-san. I'm standing by. If you need me, I'll be there in a flash.
Driver, could you tell me where we're headed?
Oh, we're almost there, miss.
We're not leaving Kamurocho, are we?
No, no need to worry.
Yeah, but we're gonna end up in some
Think he's
seedy
driving to
alley
the
nonetheless.
Thug Town, the underground club. That's where I met Soma for the first time. I thought it had been shut down, but maybe they opened it back up.
I don't
We'll be
know.
arriving soon.
Saori-san, I presume?
Thank you for
RK takes care of people who keep the cash. You're one of us.
This is how they keep recruiting new members and allies. Hostesses who make money by giving them a fat bonus and pretty boys.
Follow me.
Certainly.
Here she is, Akutsu-san. Tonight's her—
Ah, and I see why.
I've heard so much about you.
Have a seat. I'm not gonna ask you to pour. This sake is not cheap. That's cool though, right?
Oh,
well, on to the 1 million yen.
It's a big pile of money. I'm not.
This lady lawyer, except she was trying to. You see, when it comes to anybody's, most of the eyes worked, and now. So what do you?
Well,
you're only just noticing.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
There.
What the?
We're back, motherfuckers.
Yeah. You were harder to find than I thought, Uncle.
Wow. So it was you.
Hell of a sight. Some piece of shit ex-Tojo man thinks he's king of the hill now.
Don't make me laugh. Props for having the spine to show up here without backup.
Hold that thought. Is this
the only guy I really want to fuck up is Soma Kaito.
Nice work, Saori-san.
What?
Nothing kicks off a fight better than a beauty ringing?
Yeah.
Okay. Well then. Gentlemen, do your worst!
Get ready.
Do your worst. Believe me, I'd love to at this point. Alright. Time to beat some goons up. Ooh. Oh no. Well, 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 look who finally decided to join the fight. Something tells me this fight's gonna be much harder than before. RK Officer Daimu Akutsu. Alright, bitch, you want a piece of this? Oh shit, his health bar is up tremendously. Wait, why is my stat not there? Quick, take them all down. Take down the other officers. This is the worst. Oh shit. Knife. Gotcha, one down. Alright. Use the toughness C. Oh, hello. That ain't the most epic of DDTs. I don't know what is. Alright, you're going. Come on, you. How many fucking tough? Get off. Oh shit. There we go. Now you're gonna get a taste of this shit. Have some extra. Well, shit, and then there was one. Oh no. There he goes. Here. Oh, fucking ECW your shit. Shit, the controller got disconnected. I don't know how that happened. Oh no. Quick, one toughness C should balance me out. Because half my health's gonna go fucking down. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh, that was close. You dead. Well, you done for now. Sure you could. What's the matter?
I don't know. He moves around more than...
Why don't you spill the beans now?
Someone can tell when someone's lying. I won't be able to get away with bullshit. Friend or foe, if he finds a traitor, he stomps the rat. That's why I've always told him the truth. In this business, nothing beats the ability to detect lies.
You serious right now?
You just don't fucking get it, man. He can practically see the future. He was the first to bail from the Tojo clan. Usually, you need a shit ton of money to leave a clan if you don't want to be killed.
Huh. Remember who you're talking.
Soma. He somehow knew there was no future for the Tojo, so no money and not even a word to the bosses. Just
he left.
There's no way he could get away with that.
That's what I thought. I said the same thing to him when he was. I warned him. They'll fucking erase you. He said the clan was finished. No, then he had the balls to give me advice. Said I should get out too. And
what did he mean by
that? At that point, the Tojo clan didn't have the resources to properly deal with the Vector. Soma understood that. Sure enough, he left without a word.
It's true. Soma was the first guy to slip out.
While the Tojo clan was limping to its grave, Soma went underground and built the arcade network.
And that's how you be.
What do you expect? I can't control Soma. I've been cool with that ever since I joined.
At least you're enough of a man to admit what you are.
Akutsu, Soma's being used by public security. Did you know?
Public security?
Why was Soma looking for Shinya Kawai?
I don't know. All I heard was somebody hired him.
Why is he after Koana? How are Soma and public security linked?
I don't know, man. The fuck you mean, Ring?
Wait.
What is it?
Is it possible that Soma himself is public security?
Soma working in public...
Well, public security trains people to become spies. Right wing, left wing, anti-establishment citizens groups. They usually try to find a weak spot in the org.
True. Public security is an intelligence agency that uses spies all the time, but how is Soma part of that?
So yeah, that's one way to do it. But sometimes a cop who's already in public security goes undercover to infiltrate something like a Yakuza organization. What you get is a Yakuza who knows everything about the police.
You're saying Soma is actually an undercover agent?
You heard what this fool said. Soma figured out the Tojo clan didn't have a future, so he ditched them. You think some street punk's got that kind of foresight? He couldn't. Unless he had intel from the law. He'd have to know the Tojo clan and Kamurocho like the back of his hand.
Including knowing that the Tojo clan would dissolve soon.
Yep. And then after he gets out, what does he do next? He makes a place for all the Yakuza coming out of the Tojo clan to where public security can easily monitor them. That's why RK is still coming to ex-Tojo clan Yakuza like me.
In other words, RK was founded by public
security to manage all displaced Yakuza.
Sure as hell sounds like their MO. No matter how many crime rings they bring down, another always pops up in its... This way, public security doesn't have to start from scratch.
But it's mind-blowing that they'd install their own leader.
Sure as hell sounds like collusion to me.
Soma? An undercover public security agent? Shit.
Why?
He's gonna be fucking lit if he's public security and heard all.
Get your shit together, Akatsuki.
Don't you get it? There's no way he'd want it. Stop shooting!
Oh no. He's dead.
Damn it.
They found us. The mole. And he's dead now. Another blood victim.
To return justice to the courtroom, Yagami makes a series of bold moves. However, Bondo, the man behind public security, makes a power play of his own, and the murderous Soma is still at large. Soma is believed to be a plant from public security, but that knowledge comes at a fatal price.
Chapter 12. To nourish a viper.
So the two shooters were dressed as police?
Yes, they're the ones who shot Akutsu.
They couldn't have been real officers.
Yeah. I'm guessing Soma gave uniforms. Regardless of their affiliation, they were there on Soma's orders.
Get this, talk. In America, they call people who go undercover moles.
If this really was public security, I can't believe they'd go so far as...
Soma probably thinks word got out he's been a plant since his Tojo days. Not even being the head honchos. He'd be nothing but a rat.
I hadn't considered that.
Fake cops tried to take us out too.
Hey, you think your office could post some officers at Genda's?
Sure.
Shouldn't you guys have protection too?
I appreciate the concern. But Kaito-san and Higashi are ex-Yakuza.
Yeah.
You said it.
Soma's probably gonna head even deeper underground after all. But if we can track him down, we'll get the dirt on public security. Then we can do right by Sawa-sensei.
Bring Kuwana and Reiko Kusumoto.
Alright, we get it. Let's walk Saori-san back to her office.
Good idea.
What gives, sorry? You change up your look and...
Maybe you should put some effort into it.
Are you telling me this isn't effort?
Come on now. Let's walk Saori-san back to Gendel office. We can continue the conversation there. Come on. But before I do...
Yagami-kun,
you
had it out. Truth be told, he only set out to do his... Not the best look for...
With Aniki on your side, you don't need me out there.
My health is... Hoshino Genda.
Oh, hey.
When I heard Akatsu was shot, I just froze.
Couldn't spare a thought for us.
Well,
yeah, but Soma got the jump on us.
What do you mean by...
We think he's working undercover for public security.
It's a new development. I'm sure it puts a damper on Genda-sensei and Hoshino-kun's big night out.
Huh? I only showed up because Hoshino-kun talked me in.
You said you wanted to see what it was like in there.
Did I really?
Incredible. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to go change.
To put it lightly, looks like you guys are in for the cold shoulder for a...
You can say that again. Officers are gonna protect.
Interesting. If what you say is true, a public security agent is scooping
things. And his name's Kazuki Soma. But if he really is an undercover agent, then and everything starts to make sense. Public security gets to use RK as their pawn.
All those scumbags are just working for public security without even knowing.
That setup is exactly what led Soma and RK grow so successful. For example, I'm sure the guys who killed Akutsu are RK. Soma's role in public security would make getting that gear easy.
If that's true, we can't trust anyone in uniform now.
Don't worry. They're here thanks to Mafia.
All things considered, can't the police
Well, according to public security, there's no one by that name on record.
They must have wiped him from their
Soma had to have been in the Tojo clan for 10 years minimum. Higashi knows more about that stuff than me, though.
Okay. We'll ask him about it tomorrow.
I guess that's it for tonight. Let's head back to the agency and rest up. Hit the couch. Quick. No, I went too far ahead. I can't think here. Just rest on the couch and we'll go figure this out. Go to Charles. Let's head to Charles. It's time to ask Higashi about Soma's Tojo clan days. Little token. Oh, who's calling now?
Hello?
Yagamishi, this is Tsukumo. We have a
Hamaline were attacked.
RK. They've been boosting their numbers in Ijincho. Fortunately, he seems to have escaped them.
How bad was it?
Several are wounded, according to...
Did any of them see?
I haven't heard for certain.
I see.
What's the plan?
I'm gonna dig into Soma's past.
I feel like there's something
Your
there.
wish is my command.
Oh, Kaito.
What's up, Doc? Sorry, folks. My shift started. One of you take over.
Oh, I'll do it, Kaito.
Great. Don't forget to block. Got it?
I won't.
Oh, man. You're a rock star to these kids.
Crazy, right? You should see Higashi with them, though.
Really?
Higashi-san, Yagami-sensei is here for you.
Oh.
That sensei shit, you idiot.
In that case, that Yagami asshole is here for you.
Talk about its emotion.
Oh, come on now. Now that's just cruel.
Right. Well, I do know a thing or two about Soma's Tojo clan days.
Enlighten us, why don't
Sworn
you?
to the Nikio Consortium, direct family.
Nikio
The
Consortium.
Nikio Consortium was a pretty big deal. Even if they did bite the dust with the main family.
Right. Among them, Soma and Akutsu were both looking like officer candidates.
Officer candidates.
Apparently, the Nikio's role in the family was to handle off-the-record dirty work. No matter how much they raked in, the higher-ups took their cut and left the mess.
I can't get enough
Those
of this
two got
smell.
hung out to dry, basically. Nevertheless, they sucked it up and hoped they'd be the ones on top someday.
There's just some sense, you know, that when you get him, you just want to take that smell or whatever and just rub it all around your nose like the fucking...
All to get nothing in return.
Like the fucking thin man with the goddamn hair in Charlie's Angels. Or for an even lesser example, Halle Berry with the fucking catnip in Catwoman. Seriously, that is...
That's how he knew sooner than anyone else that the Tojo was on the way out.
Insider.
Being undercover, he could see the writing on the wall and plan accordingly. That's why he founded the criminal network RK, so he could gather up and monitor all the ex-Yakuza at once.
Okay, now that you mention it, RK has been dipping into the shady side of Kamurocho.
Emphasis on very
strong-arming anyone who acts without their blessing first. You want to do shady shit? You need an RK permit these days.
Yeah. That's why the Soma's an undercover agent theory makes sense to me. If we find a concrete link between him and public security, then we'll know for sure.
Evidence of Soma being an undercover agent within the Yakuza. We'll have to dig into his past for that.
Higashi, who might have known Soma back then? Someone with authority who'd know how he joined the Tojo clan.
Well, let's see. Would the Nikio president work?
President? Not patriarch?
Same shit. His name's Irie. Whatever kind of boss he was then. Now he's just another champion district drunk.
I have some questions for him. Once I have the link between Soma and public security, it'll all fall into place.
I don't know, man. You want to meet him, knock yourself out. He spends his days at a joint called Earth Angel.
Gotcha.
Oh, I'm familiar with that place. Yes, yes. I could have sworn we've been there plenty of times in the main game. The main Yakuza games. Alright, let's go. Off to Earth Angel we go. Well, I guess... Oh, no you don't. Just take us to East Taihei Boulevard. I don't feel like fighting any sons of... This is my...
Here we are, the former head of the Nikio's local haunt.
He just gets plastered here all day? Damn, lucky son of a bitch.
And we've arrived.
President Irie. My name is Kaito.
Natsugane?
You knew my boss?
He was your classic old school Yakuza.
Duty, dignity, but couldn't hurt. He was the lucky one.
Would you mind? This is my partner, Yagami.
It's a pleasure.
So...
Could you tell us about Kazuki Soma?
Soma?
Joined the family when he was a little sprat and a big shot. I hope meeting with this guy pays off, but no matter who's talking, it's the detective's job to listen to everything they say.
Let me buy you a drink.
Mind if I join?
Our lieutenant scouted out Soma back in the day. It turned out the kid was sweet-talking ladies into handing him their money.
Yeah. Sounds like a model Yakuza candidate.
You mean Kamurocho's old underground casino?
Yeah, that was one of ours. Cops would keep shutting them down, and we'd keep building more.
What made you ask Soma to join the family? Was he the one who initially approached you?
I think so. He was pretty attached to that lieutenant. Soma had no problem following orders. Makes for a damn good Yakuza. Of course, a violent streak is the other half of the equation.
Say, before he joined up, how much did...
What's that supposed to be?
You checked his background.
Well, I'm sure we did our homework.
Irie-san, there's a chance Soma was working for public security the whole time.
What did you say?
So no one suspected him. Soma wormed his way into the family after all. I'm not surprised.
He may have been undercover from the start. Maybe some suspicious behavior.
I have no idea.
A hit job?
Some time back, there was this punk who ratted us out to the cops. And the higher-ups ordered Soma to kidnap the guy. bury him in the mountain. He handled it so well, people were kind of creeped out. At least, I remember Akutsu telling me that. I heard he got killed last night.
Who'd you hear it from?
Oh, darkness runs deep in this city.
Akutsu just realized last night that Soma is an undercover public security agent. That's why he was silenced.
Killed.
Sure, but what's it matter? The family's dead and gone.
What happened to everyone else after you shut down the consortium?
Half of them went legit.
Half of them went join the sixth chairman for his new deal. The sixth chairman,
This rest crawled back
Daigo
underground.
Doshima.
Greener family boys all got invited to.
So it's none of your concern that your former family is being manipulated by public security?
Those guys don't even come to see me during bone season or New Year. They're just spoiled brats now. Arrogant
Group of thugs. I'm sure this guy was a big shot in his heyday, but it sure is a shame to see what happens to a Yakuza whose family fell apart.
All this talk's making my drink taste like shit.
I guess the young ones nowadays are pretty wrapped up in themselves. To be fair, though, I don't know anybody who would want to waste their time with a gloomy drunk.
Kaito.
How about we grab a bite together? Because if this is really the fate of the Tojo clan's patriarchs, no way those of us who work to make it big
Gonna live it down.
Sorry for that. In Kaito-san's old life, becoming a direct family was their biggest dream. When he looks at you, he sees what Matsugane-san might have been if things had been different. Anyway, thank you very much for your time.
Hey, you know the Misawa building on North Senryo Ave? It's got a gambling den with a decent choke.
Gambling den?
Gambling den on North Senryo Avenue. Kosuke-kun's tatami room?
Yeah, I've actually...
It's run by this group originally from Roppongi. Now RK is saying they're owed a piece of the pie.
RK really is putting the pressure on the Kamurocho Underground.
Yeah.
The Hongi crew won't pay up, and they're gonna come down hard on the place.
But some guys...
Wait. Are you...
Soma might be.
Who'd you hear this from?
I appreciate the list.
What else was there to...
RK is raiding a gambling den tonight. Apparently, the people
So
running
someone there is gonna have some... All right.
Wait, do I have enough? Oh, wow. Unless the pharmacy is... Pharmacy's this way. Oh no. No you don't. Click in here. I'll take a little bit of this. I already have enough. Oh, that's the last one. Buy the safety belt. Alright. Oh shit. Hemostat boost. Yeah. This is the one. Alright, I guess a little warm-up wouldn't hurt. Alright, I'll just make you surrender. He just faints.
What a waste.
I know, Yagami. What do the pocket tissues even do? Like, I know you could use them in the... Like... Doesn't even... Yeah, I know, you never know, but... I seem to remember them being more useful in that one sub-quest in Yakuza Kiwami 2. Here we go.
Doc, we might be right on time.
Yeah.
Oh! What? Uh-oh. That don't look so good. Oh.
Yagami! Aniki! What the hell's going on?
Hey, someone beat us to the punch already, I'm
It's
afraid.
arcade. They've got ex-Tojo members running a raid here.
Why? Supposedly the out-of-towners running it won't pay RK off.
It's a surprising right.
Stop! It's just customers! Fuck off!
Hey!
I know that face. Dude was famous in the Tojo clan. For
There's
being
more like Soma here with you.
Enough with your...
Alright. They all have baseball bats too, which is just gonna make my job that much more difficult. I don't think.
Telling where Soma or his arcade goons are at. Gotta keep our eyes. Let's roll then.
Alright, I'll use a toughness light. It's too dark.
Should be a way to get the light.
What the? Too dark to see. There's gotta be a switch. It's still too dark. Oh. Ow. Blast that. Oh, where is that stinking light switch? Every door is all blocked off. Is that it? There we go. Ugh. Now we have to look for a way to proceed. Door.
Suspicious.
Door with a passcode. Okay, I think this might be the part actually where we can get Tiger Drop.
Hey, might find clues somewhere.
I think this is the one part here. If I'm led to be believed. Check in here. Okay, that's it right there. That's the safe right there that we can open. He's gonna give us 2 passcodes.
Hey,
Please.
I will. Don't worry.
0508 or
0508 or 8010. 0508 or 8010. Let's try 8010 here. It opened! Yes! To crush a dragon. No, it's under abilities. Or, wait, is it special? It's under Tiger. Dragon's Crushing Fist. A strike delivered in tandem with your enemy's attack. Said to have the power to slay dragons, has a chance to leave your enemies in agony, and it works just like Tiger Draw. Hold RB when an enemy attacks, and then press Y. Now, we are really ready to, It's time to kick ass and chew bubblegum. And I'm all out of gum. Alright, let's go open the other code up now here.
0508.
Yeah.
It is 0508.
Nice.
I mean, we already used the other one to open that. I technically had looked at a guide, but then when I just remembered, it came second nature. If someone's anywhere in this building, my money's on that gambling den, the tatami room. It's up on the 5th floor.
There's gotta be a way upstairs somewhere around here.
Yeah.
Oh no. I need to get over there first. You son of a bitch. Okay, I think I can get through here. Doesn't seem to be locked, but the door won't open. It's barricaded from the other side. Gotta head out and find it. I can reach the end of the ducts, and that's where I'm going. So, alright. Alright, here we go. I think I can get back inside from the rooftop. Alright, pipe descent. Yeah. Huh? What the hell? What the hell? Ah, shit. I just dropped down the thing. How the fuck did I even lose health? Oh, you jerk of a game.
I thought we took them all out!
You thought wrong, motherfucker. Now, I don't know if I can put... I think I'm gonna have to actually be in... The only downside, though, about Tiger Drop now here in this game is that you can't, unfortunately, well, you can't use it outside of any other style freely like you could in the previous game. So if anything, you kind of have to use it in here, and even then, I don't think it's quite working out like I wanted to. I think the timing window itself is not as wide as it is in the previous game. I am holding RB, aren't I? Okay, that didn't quite work.
What a waste.
Doc, how's it looking?
Hey, just made it to the rooftop and dealt. You guys are gonna have a hell of a time trying to...
Cool.
I have to find Soma. I should be able to pull everyone up with this.
Okay.
That kicked my ass.
What's the matter?
Yeah.
Haven't missed a few,
How the hell do you get all the way up here with your
yeah,
bare
you two aren't as nimble.
Hey,
That or you need to take a fucking, rock climbing ordeal. Ah, fuck me. The controller got disconnected. Ah, great. I think the battery is... Okay, no, it's up again. This might be a sign I need to charge it.
Guys might be hiding around. When we find them, we kill them.
What's your call?
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 hang on. And if that happens, Soma might slip away.
Go do your...
Better be careful.
Normally, I'd hate the fucking stealth sequences. But this time, I kind of need it now. Because I'm so low on health. I'll use this to main X. The bento lunch set. The balance set. Little Pepsi J Cola. Now I almost want to try it in real life, if that actually does exist. Oh shit. Oh, hey there, Ultimate Show Stealer. I see you. Okay, hold on. I gotta move here. Alright. And... Gotcha. Shh. What? If you're talking about me and him,
That's a good boy.
I'm not even sure. I cannot answer that right now. Hold on, I see something here. Smokescreen powder. Perfect for, pocket sand. As Dale Alvin Gribble calls it.
Take a nap, bud.
Joke on that. I gotta do something about him if we want to get to the building next door.
Kind of a tight spot.
What you need, Tim?
I'm almost there, but RK's got me kind of pissed. Can you try to lure him away somehow?
Leave it to me.
Appreciate it.
Who in the world would fall for such a thing?
Cats fighting?
Cats fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually worked. Oh, okay. Tanami rooms, not too far from you. Take the guys out and meet up with Kaito and Higashi.
Alright, let's go.
Come on, buddy. Go for the coin. Gotcha.
Time out.
Shit! Yagami can't even fucking counter that shit to save his life. And what the fuck do you want me to do? I can't take them down. Well, at least I can skip it. Okay.
Alright, let's go. That's a good boy.
Oh god, I have to sneak over from there? How the hell would you not expect me to? And I can actually take him down, you jerk. Wow, game, way to make me waste another few minutes.
Take a nap, bud.
Go to sleep.
Made it through somehow.
Hell!
There y'all are.
Downstairs.
Let's roll then.
Toughness C's full. I'll just forget it. Well, I think there's a save point back here. Collect that prize medal. I mean, I get why you put the point, but there's kind of not much of a point. Oh my god, it's 9:20 already. Holy shit balls. Someone could be up ahead. You know what? I think we'll be fine. Oh my god, everyone's been beat up.
Help! They'll kill me!
Huh? Isn't that Kosuke-kun, right?
You never learn, do you?
Poor girl's money.
You're Kaito from the Matsugani.
Formerly.
What are you doing here?
Dumbass.
Are you the one who put this raid together?
You just did.
Hey, he's got back.
Tons of lowlifes.
No summer.
You got this, Yagami detective!
At least we can say we saved fucking Kosuke-kun.
Again.
Know that guy? Lucky him.
Hey!
Ready?
Let's go. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use this style basically to mop the floor with these goons here. Wow. I keep taking the same motherfucker down with the same Hurricane Rana. How many more enemies are there? Alright, hold on. Before I do, I'm just gonna beat you up. Yeah, there we go. Do I even need to use Tiger Drop? But I kind of want to see it. Oh shit, son! Come on. Gotcha, bitch! Look at the way he does it, too. You notice the way that he executes it, too. Like, Hiru would do it like this. Ata. But he's like, ata. Like, he's not aiming the punch up here. He's aiming it down here, actually. You notice the difference, too, with how he actually does it. That's a pretty interesting touch, as opposed to just copying the move from Kiwami 2 and 6 and then just giving it to Yagami. I think that's kind of cool.
Here directly. What led you to change your mind? I hope this means I can expect a favorable response.
Oh no.
I'm thinking it's time to put an end to this.
What, pray?
This self-serving black hole of collusion.
And how do you plan to do that?
By turning myself into the, as you may have suspected. I murdered I did it with my own hands. The same day he was abducted in Kamurocho, Kitakata-sensei.
If you do that, you'll be branded that would be quite a fall from grace. I'd suggest reconsidering that.
And in exchange, I'll have to...
As with any organization, our government works within a set of constraints. Everyone has their own opinion of what they believe is best for this country. And only once common ground is established can progress truly. However, you've already forged quite forming the health ministry. I promise you, both myself and many others respect. However, if Reiko Kusamoto were to go from vice minister to
murderer,
in fact, the fallout, as I'm sure you agree, everyone who, if you just let us take care
well,
of it,
peace of mind.
And therein lies the problem. Sawa-san was the only classmate who never stopped coming to see Mitsuru.
Who genuinely meant it.
I was the one who drove her away from my, even though she was the only person at that school who never gave up. I couldn't control my desire for revenge.
And a good woman lost her life.
And now everyone wants to pretend like she never even existed. No better than back then. Mitsuru's classmates pushed him over the edge and didn't look back.
He's waking up.
I don't care what you say. I'm going to turn myself in. I only regret not doing it sooner. Sawa-san wouldn't have had to die.
Well, it turns out you're more naive than I thought. More so than I could have planned against.
What the hell is
You
this?
still won. You should consider it a victory that I have to resign from my post. When it comes down to it, I'm sure that was your end goal. But you just got too greedy. You thought putting the squeeze on me would net you 160 trillion yen in pensions? Well, that's all going up in smoke. When I turn myself in, that'll be a lost cause. Now scurry off and inform your handlers.
Despite all my efforts, it seems you were more of an immovable object than I was an unstoppable force. Well, you can't reason with someone willing to lose, especially if losing means burning it all down.
He was moving his eyes and his hands just a little bit. He's alive.
Where are we?
Mitsuru.
Hey,
Mitsuru.
Oh shit.
Mitsuru.
Oh shit, I'm sorry. Oh god. Jesus,
So,
he's alive.
Is that all of them?
Yeah. Pretty tough for a bunch of gangbangers.
Oh really?
Come on, Aniki. Why don't you take the bench for a bit? You're still on the mend.
Alright, Kosuke. You. Start talking.
The guy running the game here brought in as many, but RK had so many ex-Yakuza. You guys managed to take them all down.
That's not really why we came, though. You sure you didn't see our...
Yeah.
I see.
If that's the case,
He's giving his orders from Eugene show. One over there.
Speaking of which, Tesso's place got raided just
This morning. They
although
were looking for him.
I'm not sure someone...
Sounds like we're done. And should we go back to Eugene show tomorrow? If we meet.
Yeah.
Shit. Well, wasn't that something? Go back to the office and rest for the night and head back to Eugene show. Before I do though, I took a beating on that last fight. I'll be damned though if I'm not happy that I do. I'll be damned if I'm not happy though that I don't have Tiger Drop, because I am happy that I do have it. I just can't believe it took that long for it to give you the game. Oh, I guess we get to put it in more use now, huh? Alright. It just, I guess because it's in the tiger style. Yeah, you see what I mean? Oh, this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna have a hell. Come on, bitch. Come on, bitch. Oh. You gonna get it now. Oh, shit. I ain't giving up that easily. Come on, you. Oh, shit. Okay, this might end. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to hit it on you. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to hit it on you without going down. Okay, tell you what. Use a toughness C for now. I'm gonna switch my style. Nice try. Gotcha, bitch! Oh, what are you doing on the time now? Jesus. What a waste. I'm gonna have to buy more. Oh well, I have more money. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, and I think we're good. Hang on, before I do. I should probably sell all those hemostat boosters. And the wrist. I should sell the hemostat booster and the friggin' wrist. Oh no. I need to find somewhere. Springer Hut, Kinkado. Sometimes you. Oh shit. Watch out. Oh wait, that was the wrong button. I'm gonna get, if I ever end up with a Switch, which I'm kind of considering, I'm gonna get that fucking Fist of the North Star boxing game. Throw that, throw Sonic Free Riders into a potential workout stuff. It might actually help me get some good exercise, and honestly. Hey! Oh, what have we got? What have we got here? It's receiving a transmission. Alright. Hold on. The thing's beeping. I don't know. I need food. Perfect. Smile Burger's right back on the way over here. We haven't been to Smile Burger all game once. Are we not? Oh, this one at least. I meant the other one. And even then, look. I already did the Legend Smile set. So, let's do the fries, the shake. I'll take the burger, the King Burger, the Tuna Burger. Let's do the Teriyaki Burger while we're at it. Ooh, this is gonna fill me up nice and good.
Starving. Pretty tasty, thanks.
I could find more valuable stuff around town actually now. And it seems like since we're actually getting much closer to End's game than I was expecting, I guess the next part is the part I'm gonna have to actually dress up as Yagami, huh? Well, I've always said I wanted to do it, so I probably will at some point. Alright, just rest on the couch. What's the time?
Yo.
Alright. I guess this is it. It's time for us to go to the Yokohama 99. This way. I'm trying to hurry. Time is racing against us now. Well, Isazaki Ijin show we go. And with that, silver plate and a pebble. Alright, Yokohama 99. I can't believe it. I actually have Tiger Jaw. I should have did the thing.
Hello, Yagamishi.
Hey, Tsukumo.
He's out asking around about Kawana-san. We haven't found a single trace of him. We're not even positive he's still...
Is that right? Red?
Did Tesso reach out to you at all?
All of Ijincho's basically
I heard Soma's been running Arcane.
Yes, but we...
I see.
I should scope out what's going on in Ijincho. I need to find a lead on Kawana or Soma somehow. Alright, but before I do, I'm gonna pet the cat. There, I might stop by the robotics club again. Wait, can I progress? It won't let me progress. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Perhaps I'll just have to find some goons to beat up. Over there. Uh-oh.
Hello?
Yo, I heard you.
Kawana? So you really...
Yeah. But we don't make sure you're not being followed first. Shake
How?
it. You should know that one by now, Mr. Yeah.
Shake any tails I might have, huh? Guess I'd head into Liamong territory. I doubt the arcade can keep a beat on me there. I gotta make sure I pull up a solid vanishing. Alright. Base fare. Isazaki Road. Ijin Street. That'll take us there. Hey, there's another squirrel right there.
What could this mean?
Bug walk. This must be a hint. I'm finding them, but there's clearly hints about things I need to do. Perfect. This ought to lead him off my tail for a bit. Another silver plate. And a play pass! Fucking A right there! Go do another round of the VR stuff. I can't believe it. I actually found it. There's a bronze plate too. Quick. Aww. I could have kept running around and probably found more.
Awfully quiet here today, man.
Yeah, they sent two of our guys to the hospital. But before we knew it, we were outnumbered.
Do you think they were after Kawana?
Oh, no doubt about it.
He reached out to me not too long ago.
You serious?
Yeah, but if I went straight there, I'd
be leaving the arcade.
Right.
Well, that too, but...
Gang?
Well, I figured if you...
I would.
So you have...
Actually, we do.
Thanks, man.
Okay, so I gotta go follow him there.
Our own little escape route.
Alright, let me get this first. Damn it. Come on, go around. No, it's just a sacred rot. Oh, is there something there? Another bronze plate. Would it be nice if I could actually go and just buy them from the pawn shop? I'm telling you right now, it would save me a ton of trouble. I could just buy them instead of having to grind down. Oh, I think I know where we're going.
Our escape route is a sewer?
We keep it pretty clean, actually.
Oh.
Clean sewer,
All
huh?
to the end, and you'll get out at Fukutoku Park. Now this here's for
Fukutoku
emergencies.
Park.
Hey, you got it. Though, I think I should... There's no way Arcade could pick up my...
Good thinking.
I don't have a choice. I guess this bartender outfit is it. What would a bartender be doing in a sewer? Exactly. Your guess is as good as mine. To be fair, it's a very...
Dang, looking okay, ready to hop in?
I'm fine.
If that's true, I'm booting their asses out of Ijin.
Let the arcade be done for good. That worked, right? I should have lost any arcade tails. Send someone to get me in front of Sawa's apartment. Alright. We'll have to take a taxi. We need to head to Sawa's apartment now. Ah, shit. Cops are on the other way. Great. Okay. Just that casual and don't make any eye contact. Motherfucker. Go. Come on. Lose their tail. Alright, we gotta get to Sawa's apartment. Quick, here. West Hamakita Park. Stat. Alright, can I switch onto my disguise now, or will it not let me? No disguise required. I can't. Irony is it says no disguise required, yet... Well, I'm wearing one right now, if you can't tell. Made it. There you are.
Nice outfit,
Akaike-kun. You really are wrapped around Kawana's finger.
Please, just get in. I'll take you to Sensei.
Just you today?
Beats me.
Oh.
Where are your classmates? Beats me.
This is that boat they converted into a museum, right?
Yeah, but it's empty around this time. And Sensei...
Oh. Is Kawana fleeing to his next...
Yo! Sorry to make you come all the way out here.
Pretty sweet digs for a wanted man.
Hey, this place has all the escape routes I could ever need.
Funny time to start caring about how your actions affect others.
Akaike, mind giving me and Yagami-san some space?
Go ahead. I feel awful for dragging Tesso into this.
RK only trashed his place because I was there. Those damn thugs really don't give a rat's ass about the Leomon.
It's public security who doesn't give a rat's ass. There's nowhere in Japan you can escape them. By the way, there's a good chance Soma's an undercover public security agent.
He's public security?
Yeah. If we can drag him out of whatever hole he's in, we might find out who's at the very top of this. And until the truth is exposed, he'll be hunted forever.
Well, that's concerning.
Sawa-sensei's murder, Mikoshiba's murder.
Everything's coming to light.
In a way that public security can't sweep it under the rug. I think Ahara's appeal hearing is going to be the perfect time to expose it all.
When you say expose it all, you mean Kusamoto-san too? I won't lift a finger to betray. This conversation is...
Even if that's what killed Sawa, because there is a point. Your judgment's just too clouded to see it.
Do you really know what Mitsuru was like 13 years ago? Then you have no right to speak to me.
I'm facing the reality of bullying head-on. The rest of the world is content to turn a blind eye to the problem. Our whole society. They make a show of it when a kid commits suicide. But nothing changes about the reasons why. And every time, some bully with tears in his eyes always has the exact same line. I had no idea they would ever kill themselves.
Yeah.
They have no idea how their cruelty affects the person on the receiving end. You know why? Because they've never suffered. They don't know what it means to feel unsafe. I take care of that. I show them how much they've taken their safety for granted. Their actions need to have consequences, even if they don't realize until it's too late.
Koana.
As we speak, there are kids out there fearing that they have to go to school tomorrow. Like Mitsuru. Every kid like him deserves justice. So I had to become what I am to see it done.
I know exactly what you're saying. All too well. In fact, I know so well that it scares me. But if you let your sense of justice guide you totally unchecked, you'll eventually lose control and end up in a pretty dark place. You'll rationalize the sacrifices. Whatever justice takes. For example, Sawa-sensei's death at the hands of Soma.
Enough!
Real justice has nothing to fear from the truth. Otherwise, you wouldn't turn away. So come on. Until you and Reiko Kusamoto turn yourselves in, public security won't give up. Don't you get it? If you end up caught by them now, you're gonna disappear for good.
Yeah. It would be a good time to disappear.
What?
I'll do it on my own terms, though. Public security won't find me. I knew the day would come that I'd have to trigger my exit strategy. It pays to have underground connections.
Oh, you think it would be that easy, do you? I'm sure you know. A serial killer can't hide.
Right. Every person that I've murdered deserved what they had coming. I won't stop doing it. There's dirty work to be done. And I don't mind being society's handyman. Whatever it takes. 13 years ago when Mitsuru jumped off that roof, I knew I'd
And
spend
yet
the
he's
rest of
only
my
now
life
waking up, and you don't realize it.
It's the only way I can think of that will give Mitsuru what I didn't give him.
I wish Kusamoto would tell.
I don't really care what becomes of me either. I owe him. And I'm going to finish what I started.
Okay. So why'd you bring me out here then? You seem pretty set. Were you hoping I was gonna pat you on the back for it?
Hardly. I wouldn't expect a guy who drew his line in the sand to suddenly come around. But maybe that's exactly why I spilled my guts to you in the first place.
What do you mean?
Hara-san should be the one carrying this thing. I hate to ask, but would you mind passing it along?
What the hell? What?
You're the only one I can trust with it now.
Oh my god.
Isn't this
Toshiro Ehara?
That locket has my final message to Ehara-san in it. I was supposed to help him get justice for his son, but I'm not going to be able to see it through. I guess the rest is up to him. As soon as I'm out of here, my face and my name are gonna have to be changed.
Were you thinking I was just gonna watch as you walked away?
You really gonna make this a dramatic breakup?
Stop it. I'm not gonna back down on this. Years ago, a girl died because I didn't chase the truth to the end. Her name was Emi Terasawa, and I'll never forget her.
Sugiura.
Murderers tend to follow a rule.
Sugiura's
They have
sister.
no problem killing again to protect their secrets. That's you, Reiko Kusamoto. It's still gonna apply.
Called it, I suppose. I half knew that you would pull this shit instead of saying goodbye.
If you run, I won't chase you. There may be a trail of death in your wake, but in court, I'd have nothing that would stick. Even if I brought you down, the only thing that'd keep you from escaping are the bars of a jail cell.
So what now, then?
Until you finally realize that you need to turn yourself in, I'll need to be persuasive. For you, Reiko Kusamoto, I firmly believe that the two of you can still be saved.
I swear.
What is... Soma! You! You rotten son of a bitch! Oh no.
RK's here. How the hell could they have figured out where we'd be?
Listen up! Kitakata-sensei stays alive. As for Yagami, if killing him means he doesn't escape, that's fine.
Shit.
Sure I wasn't tailed on the way here. We both did. Neither of us could have let them out here. I know for damn sure we're too careful for that to happen. That means there's only one guy they could have tailed to find us. It was a Kaike.
And yet they killed him anyways.
Public security figured out that there's a connection between me and him. Are you aware of the implications of that?
Is figuring that out right now really all that important?
When we're about to...
Kusumoto-san. She knows him. She's the only connection between me and a Kaike.
What?
I'm saying, Kusumoto-san decided to sell me out. Something happened that caused her to change her mind. Public security, I guess.
Her son's awakening. Shit. Oh, right when we run out of time.
Remember earlier? Didn't you say something about this ship having a bunch of escape routes?
A bunch of escape routes great for a party of one.
Fine. Why are you still here?
Well, I thought you wanted to persuade me. I admit, I was interested in hearing you spin some more of your bullshit.
You got it. Now I'll have time to think.
What is the holdup? Hurry up and take them.
Yo, these guys have a whole bag of tricks up their sleeves. Take out their legs so they can't run.
Looks like they finally upgraded us to the arcade big shots.
Yeah. But they're gonna be sorry they messed with us all the same.
And on that note, I want to finish this shit quicker, so, I got an idea.
Come on, here we go.
Let's start tiger dropping people. Ah, shit. Okay, this might not actually work out like I was hoping. And you see how big their health is. Alright. I want to keep tiger dropping some motherfuckers right now, genuinely. Oh boy. The more he keeps knocking me down, the more I'm gonna keep doing that. Gotcha. Ah, shit. There's too many more of them. Alright, just keep... I'm gonna have to start upgrading stuff. There we go. Oh, no, you don't, bitch. And now that I finally have taken all your goons down, there's only one thing left to do. Tiger drop you out of existence. Prepare to die. Take this. Drink. Ooh. Hey. Nice shot. Ah, fuck. Okay, something tells me Tiger Drop is not gonna work against his ass. Here we go. Alright. The more he wants to keep knocking me down, the more I can keep just hurricane running him all I want. Ah. Shit. And he's using a gun to boot? Oh, that's just wonderful. That's just great. He's using a gun to boot. What a fucking coward. Jesus, I don't think my tiger drop is actually working against him. Oh, fuck. I want to hit it. Oh! Nice try, bitch. Looks like I got to tiger drop you out of existence after all. You're even tougher than I expected.
Are we really struggling to take out two guys?
Yes, you are, because you've underestimated both of us.
I thought you boys were the Tojo clan's finest. Your work really shouldn't be an embarrassment.
Oh no. I'm up here to get us now.
It's about time for Plan B.
Which is run?
You saying you've got another trick up your sleeve?
Yeah, but it kinda sucks. So I wouldn't get your hopes up.
You're not going anywhere. Got to get off me.
Get off, bitch.
Stop. There's nowhere to run.
Whoa! What the? Oh shit! Oh, a fucking ship explosion!
Oh shit, get your phone!
Where have I seen this before?
Exploded! We gotta get this on video.
Was it an explosion? It might have been fireworks.
The first Yakuza!
Okay, bring it in. Hurry it up, fellas. We're gonna have cops.
They're really starting to annoy me.
And you're starting to absolutely piss me off. Get up, Yagami! Jesus Christ.
His plan B was blowing up the ship?
Yes. Oh no. Yes. And with that, we end it. Unfortunately, we're not done. We have one last chapter, so you bet your sweet ass I'm gonna dress up as Yagami for the next part.
Soma's ties to public security may lead to his undoing. By seizing the puppet himself, Yagami seeks to pull down the puppet master holding the strings. To do so, he forms a temporary alliance with the fugitive Koana. But Soma arrives to carve a bloody path into a hideaway no one should know about. Reiko Kusamoto's betrayal has proven more volatile than anyone could have guessed.
And now, the final chapter. Final chapter. Darkest before the dawn.
Genda-sensei, they're calling last night's bombing a terrorist attack.
That was a Kaike-kun, right?
Yes, I believe so.
His throat was slit, and the body was burned.
Nothing about Soma or RK in the article either.
I wouldn't give public security that much credit. Besides, if a bomb goes...
Right.
Unfortunately, even ones responsible are Koana and Soma. Any investigation would grind to a halt.
If the public learned the bombing was tied to Ihara's battery case...
Yeah?
No, we've been in touch via email, though.
Great.
If he's actually going to the hospital...
Don't worry, he's fine.
Who'd want to meet...
Oh, here we go.
13 years. I still can't believe it. Waking up and finding out you're suddenly 30.
Take your time.
Work again?
I won't be long. Now put down that mirror already.
Oh.
Is this cutscene gonna go?
So, you sold Koana out to public security because Mitsuru-kun woke up. Does that about sum it up? You waited 13 years for Mitsuru-kun to wake up. If you turn yourself
There's
in,
that.
you lose it.
Going forward, he needs to stand on his own 2 feet. And rebuild, it'll take time. And lots of... He's at a disadvantage, and to brand him the child of a murderer on top of that.
You couldn't. This is from what we saw earlier.
Where are we?
Mitsuru.
Hey, Mom.
Mitsuru. Mitsuru.
It's incredible. Finally, he's woken up. Doesn't this change everything? I think you may want to reconsider what you told me, Kusumoto-san. Alone, I'm sure you could have lived with the weight of your choice. But... Now you have something you'd sacrifice everything to protect. He's so precious. But he's also so fragile he can come crashing down without even a warning. You're going to have to be his shield, Kusumoto-san. We'll do it together. With your cooperation.
I have to do what I can to protect...
I suppose so. You covered up your crimes and it was Sawa-sensei who got caught in the crime. On top of that, Akaike-kun's throat was slit last night.
Now he's
dead too. Koana will be another body for the pile soon. Hell, maybe I'm in trouble myself.
How was he yesterday?
Well, as soon as RK showed up for him, he knew you'd stabbed him in the back. I can't really say how that made him feel. Until now, he'd been adamant about ensuring you stayed out of it. He said no one could blame you for what you did to Shinya Kawai. Koana put his life on the line for you.
Failed to silence him, and now he's gone.
That means whatever happens next,
it's his move.
And whatever he does to you, none of my business. As for me, I have no evidence on Kawai's murder. I only came here today because I wanted to know why you betrayed Koana. That's all. I hope Mitsuru-kun has a speedy recovery.
Back in Eugene's show. Time to come up with our plan of attack. Go hash it out at Yokohama 99 with everyone. But that will be for next time. Oh shit, look how much I got. Let's just save and stop here for now, okay? We're out of time anyways, I'm afraid. So, I guess the next part is where it all ends, huh? I guess I'm gonna have to do the Yagami cosplay on here now, at least once. Can't do it during the Kaido story stuff, the Kaido expansion. It wouldn't exactly make a whole lot of sense now. Do I want a repeat of what happened to Delta H Con? Where this one girl actually called out the wrong character? No. No, I don't. Alright, I'm just gonna wrap it up and we'll be back tomorrow. Take care of yourselves and each other. Thanks for watching. Good night, everybody.